Hey everyone, it's Amanda, Pineal Painting, Sarasota, Florida. I decided to try to grow some food, like container gardening. And basically, I just got this nutrients, like they have these nutrients packs you can buy. Then you just get a bucket and like these little net pots. And basically you start it as seed, and when you get a little sprout, you take it and you put it in the net pot, and then you fill the bucket up with the nutrients. And this is a kale that I got going. These are lettuces. Look how giant this is. Look at the roots on this thing. This is a big head of lettuce. The roots are really long. Look at this. I'm going to open the lid. You can see how much roots there are in there. Whoa! Look at that. This fills up with the roots. Whenever the nutrients and the water gets low, I just add a little bit more. Keep it full. Look how big this thing is. This is a kale. It's huge. And then I had already started a couple tomato plants in some buckets. And I've got some crazy tomatoes growing. Like bunches and bunches. This is a pretty big one here. They get kind of big. This one's got a whole big bunch. But these I started in container, and then I decided to try do one in the nutrients in a water jug. Look how big this thing has gotten already. I only just started this one like 2 months ago, and then these right here are from planted in October. So it's been like, I don't know, 6-7 months, and they're doing good. But look how fast that the one in the nutrients container grew. It doesn't have any flowers or any fruit, but who knows what it'll do. This is just an experiment. I was just doing it to try it out, and I can't believe how big this has gotten. Here's a bunch here. Isn't that crazy? Okay, this tomato plant in the nutrients here is the one that I had in the water jug that was blue. And I think that because it was kind of clear and a lot of light could get through it, it was growing a lot of algae inside of the container. So what I did was I transferred it over into this bucket, and that was only like 2 weeks ago. So you can see how big it's gotten just in 2 weeks. And I started a new lettuce and I got a red lettuce back here, and a new long leaf lettuce right here started. So I'm just doing this as an experiment to see what happens. But since I transferred it and switched it over into this new bucket with fresh nutrients out of that algae, it's got flowers on it, so it's gonna bear fruit. It's got some more here. So yeah, I'm gonna have some good tomatoes off of this bunch. So I think what I'm gonna do from now on is I wanna see how this one goes, but this is an experiment. But if it goes all as well as it's going, and I get a lot of good fruit off of it, and it tastes real nice and sweet, then I might just start growing tomatoes every year in a nutrients bucket. So basically, like I showed you before, it's just a bucket of water. If I can get, I don't know if I'll be able to, because I have this metal trellis, tomato trellis, just kind of latched onto the outside of it. I didn't really want to put it inside of the bucket because it rusts. And so I don't really want to rust in my vegetables, but let me see if I can just crack this open. The whole thing might come crashing down, so we'll see what happens. But let's see here. I'm right-handed, so let's see. Oh, I see some. I see some roots in there. I got it snapped on pretty tight, so. All right, let's take this. Yep, that's what it looks like inside. And the water's really pretty clean. So, you can see some algae in there. You can see some green. But, I mean, it had some residue on it when I transferred it over. So that's probably just what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna give another update. Because this is, like I say, an experiment. I've never grown tomatoes like this before. I've never grown tomatoes before, actually, except for the couple that I have in my buckets with soil, which did really well this year. In Florida, you got to know just what time of year to plant it. But yeah, so this is a tomato plant, new lettuce, and a red lettuce in the back. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give it a few more weeks. I bet you the lettuces are gonna blow up, and I'll probably have bunches and bunches of sweet tomatoes on here. You guys should try it out if you want to grow food and you don't have a lot of space, and you don't want to deal with having a big garden with a bunch of soil, and it takes a long time for it to grow. So this is a way to grow it pretty fast. All right, guys, just having fun. See ya.